Welcome guys. So update 21.0.5 has arrived, and with it we get our new Warframe Harrow along with his new quest line, the Chains of Harrow. Now to pick up the new quest line you need to go to a relay and you need to go into the Red Veil sector and speak to them, and that will give you the quest. Just a side note, the Chains of Harrow quest is a solo quest line, so being unable to play it with your friends or squad mates, it's not an issue. It's actually how it's supposed to be. Now, to run over the things that have come in with the update, we've got 6 new Syndicate mods. We've also got the new mods for Vault, we'll run over those. So with Harrow, we also got the new sidearm Nell, or Canel, however you guys want to pronounce it, Neil, Nell, there it is there. I haven't tested any of these weapons. As you can see, I've just done some rough builds on it. I've gone for a high impact build on it, and it looks to have the potential to be a high critical weapon. We'll visit that later on once I've played with it and I've stuck some Former into it, so I'll get back to you guys on that one. And next up we have the new throwing weapon, the Scourge. So it's a primary again that we can either charge up and fire, or we can throw it. Now its throw stats look very impressive there compared to its charge stats. It's just got 936 corrosive, its base is corrosive, but its throwing comes with 2000 impact with 7600 corrosive, just with this small build on. It's not a big build, as you can see it's unranked, nothing in it. This is just the base weapon with a potato in it. And now on to Harrow. 4 new abilities. We've got Condemn, Cast Wave of Energy that changes them where they stand, which is cool. You can use that to boost your overshield, and then cast Penance. Penance then sacrifices your shield to boost your reload and fire rate while converting damage inflicted on enemies into health. So even though you've lost your shields, as long as you're damaging something, you're regaining health for not just you, but your allies as well. And then Thurible. Channel Harrow's energy into the Thurible to generate a buff. Now, I haven't played him, so I don't know if this is going to be similar. Oh, we've got another update coming in. Brilliant. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. So we were on to Harrow's abilities. So we're on to Thurible. So channel Harrow's energy into the Thurible to generate a buff. Once finished, kill enemies to Once finished, kill enemies to bestow nearby allies with bursts of energy. So it looks like we can use this as opposed to an energy plate. We shall have a look. Headshots produce extra energy, and the more energy channeled, the greater the reward for each kill. So we'll have a see how it is once it's unlocked. We'll do a little video once Harrow has reached 30, and I'll let you guys know what I think of him then. And then we've just got Covenant.
Hello.
Protect nearby allies with an energy force that absorbs all damage and converts it to a critical chance bonus. So that again, really cool. Also play really well with the new Nell sidearm, as the Nell, as it's described, has a utility of a sniper with the sight and zoom with the convenience of a pistol. The single round magazine sidearm grants 100% ammo efficiency for 3 seconds that can be refreshed when active, and a 0.5 multiplier for critical damage per headshot with a maximum of 3 stacks. So that's taking you up to what, 1.5 critical damage. It's not great, but if you build your weapon around critical, that could turn your sidearm into something extremely brutal. And then we've got the new customizations. So as you can see, my Harrow's already wearing the new Sedana, the Knave Sedana, his new signature. And he's also wearing the new alternate helm that you can pick up at the market or from alerts, as it says, but I wouldn't hold my breath for an alert just yet. If you're wanting to pick it up, Marketplace is going to be the best bet at the moment. And then some of the bigger updates. Earth has been remastered. Now, for us to show you this, we will actually go into Earth. We'll go on to just a exterminate mission, and we will go play there. So, we've had a visual overhaul to Earth as well as a sound overhaul. And then we'll run through this, and then we will jump onto the new enemy types as well as some of the new perks that we can have with the dual wielding of thrown melee and secondary weapons. Okay, so we're in Earth now. New tile sets have been overhauled. And we can see it straight away. The grass is looking lovely. I can see, yeah, it's got the same reload as a sniper, having to reload after every single shot. It doesn't have a massive ammo capacity though, which I can see being a slight issue. Having 10 bullets there. Come back here. There we go. So we'll see what... I wouldn't expect anything here to really survive that long. So it got a nice fire rate on it. I will say that for the Scourge. Oh, wow. That looks absolutely stunning. They've done a brilliant job on this. The tile set looks so much nicer. It's got a fair blast radius on it as well. They've done a very good job. We've got some actual plant life. It helps to make the game feel a lot more alive, especially with the Plains of Eidolon update in the works. We can see slightly how the vegetation that is going to act and look on the Xbox One update. As you guys can see, it does look very nice. Walking through it, it reacts to us. It doesn't just ignore our presence. Overall, I'd say it's a lovely visual overhaul.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
The animations for that ability look very nice, I will say. Actually casting the chains down. That looks very cool. Probably need to increase my range a little bit.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
But there you guys have it, the new Earth tile set. And just a brief look at these new weapons. It looks lovely. Definitely a major improvement from what the tile set used to look like. And the Scourge definitely as well, a major improvement over the previous throwing weapons that we had. Even just the extraction point looks lovely now. But that is the new Earth rework, Earth Remastered as it has been called. It looks lovely. You guys are going to enjoy the Earth tile set now whenever we get it in a sortie, or you actually come back here for any sort of farming. Looking for Kubro eggs, you'll at least enjoy the visualness of it now. Next, we're going to go look at the new enemy type. as well as another little perk that we've been given. If you have a secondary pistol on, you can now also use your throwing weapons at the same time. So we'll find Glaive. I have it here somewhere. There it is, Glaive Prime. Been a while since I've used it. Not too sure why I'm stuck in that animation. But we've also got the new enemy type, which is the Chem Strike Nox. It's a new Grineer enemy that will show up on Grineer tile sets of level 15 plus. So we'll find the level 15 Grineer tile set and we will go visit and see if we can find one. These are all we want. Mars might be a little bit too low. Yeah, Mars is a little bit too low. Sedna. We don't want the arena, we just want somewhere. Yeah, we'll take that. So, you'll see here now that I've got my pistol out, I've also got my glaive out that I can charge up and throw out. And as you can see, as I'm charging it, you can see the aiming reticle is showing that I am charging it. Let's find an enemy. So you can see there I've got the full use of my glaive as if I had it out, as well as my pistol. So, a lovely little addition there. Now, Harrow, a bit squishy. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not showing the full potential of Harrow here, but I'm quite enjoying this ability to... So there we go, we can see the first ability there, trapping them in, and we have some more shield capacity. And you can see the crit damage kicking in and the death knell perk procking. So there's my overshields going and my health going up from that headshot. So we'll try and chain him in, and there we go again. We've got the death knell proc. I do like how the scope changes to let you know you've got it. It is beautiful. So we've got ×2 critical damage. It would appear, yeah, there we go, we got him trapped, and then we can pick him off with a headshot. And there's the next one. Oh, we've got our crit damage building. Hoping that we get to see one of the new enemy types. Would be really cool if we do. Ooh, we're taking a bit more. Oh, we got one. We've got an enemy right there, picking on us. That would probably explain it. The ability to use your throwing weapons ability is really handy, especially when you got your pistol out. See there, the crit damage going up. It doesn't last all that long, but we do get a countdown showing us as it's going down. But there, as I said, the concern I had running out of pistol ammo. The Scourge, however, holding up wonderfully against these enemies. Although I would expect that with it being corrosive. I'm hoping we get to see one of these new Hemstrike Noxes. We're being attacked from somewhere. We just stole our weapon. Look at him hiding up here. So you can see the Scourge eats through the Grineer. Even through these bombards, it's working wonderfully. You sent a nice little molten core behind. That is lovely. This will probably be the first throwing weapon that I actually enjoy using. Nice little proc that you can get off it. We'll just get rid of this bombard. And then we will try and find a group of them together. There they are. You can see there how it dazes them nicely. Oops. Like I said, expect some deaths.
We've been locked out. Let's override the security.
That comes in quite handy actually, just being able to stun them and lock them in place.
Override successful. Let's get going.
Need to take a better look. I'm hoping we do. It says that we should be able to find one of these enemies on any level 3+ map. From the looks of him, he should be quite noticeable. We've unlocked penance. So, there we go. 15 seconds on it, and our damage has increased, and so has our fire rate massively. You can see there. That is beautiful. We'll recast it. And you can see that we lost our overshields. But we're healing. We didn't heal enough, but we did heal. We'll cast the ability and we will show you guys again. I've got no shields, but there we go. I am healing. For every shot landed, we are regaining health. But we can use this little rampart here. My ability ran out. We'll just pop in here, recast penance. So even though I'm losing my overshield, I'm able to get back. Oh, It is a pity that I'm just a little bit underleveled. A great thing though that I'm noticing, the splash from this throwing weapon is able to get in behind those turrets, which not many weapons can actually do.
Doors are locked. Time to break in. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
There you saw, Penance saved me. I've just got to remember to play a little bit more tactically when using a squishy frame. Sadly, we didn't get to see the enemy we wanted to. So out of the new weapons, Scourge, I'd probably say is definitely the better weapon. We will have a look again and see if we can find one of these new Chem Strike Noxes. We'll go for a capture, 21 to 23. Maybe we'll be lucky. Another side note for you guys though, all the throwing weapons have received a little buff. So that is good, all their base damage has been increased as well as their crit chances. So a good thing to look at is your throwing weapons now are viable weapons. Glaive Prime's probably had quite one of the probably more drastic changes. Its mastery rank has moved from 0 to 10.
Here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
The Grenier used to be builders, but now all they do is make war.
Oh, that was silly of me.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Target located. Bring them in. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Let us see. Nothing in this room. Dragmaster. We got Power Fist, Power Fist. No, no. He just does not want to show up for us. No, definitely not. We got normal, normal. An Eximus Power Fist. So nice little side note there, when penance does wear off, we do get a visual on-screen marker as well. As you can see that underneath my hood, I've got that nice little pink symbol there to show me that penance is active. And when it wears off, you'll notice that it disappears. So here we go. This is the third ability, Thurable.
Attack us, and we will counter.
So you can see there the energy and my headshot. So when it runs out, I will stop gaining that back. But it's great. Everyone in my team that would be inside that field would be regaining the energy and be benefiting from the buffs. So plus 51.4 for the headshot. And there it is, it's worn off. If I just do a quick cast, you will notice that the benefits received are not as great. So we're only getting 1.9 and 7.6 for a headshot. So it's all depending on you how much energy you're willing to sacrifice to regain. Now, you can recast it before going out to damage enemies. So there we go, we were 21.8. So we're getting 21 energy back per kill. So long haul survivals, this is something that could come in really handy. It's got quite a long duration on it. Now my range is decreased because I have put such a high duration build on. But that is it. It does not look like we are going to see any of these new enemies. So that is pretty much update 21.0.5. The last biggest thing I wanted to give a mention to was we have new Riven mods. We've got the new melee Riven mods. I'm excited to see how they work. If I get a melee Riven for any of the melees that I use that I enjoy, I will show you guys how it affects it. But otherwise, don't expect to see a whole lot of melee Riven unveilings from me. But yes, that is pretty much... No, one last thing. We've also got the new augments. So, we've got the Exalted Blade for Excalibur. The Chromatic Blade. So, you guys are familiar with how Chroma works. You change your energy color on Chroma, changes the base damage. You can now do that for Excalibur. Depending on your energy color, changes what energy output your Exalted Blade does for Excal. The next one is Magnetize. So, Magnetize Discharge. Manually detonate Magnetize by recasting on the target, which is okay. Its biggest thing I'd say is probably enemies hit have a 50% chance to become disarmed. Plus you're dealing that damage, so anyone around them is going to get disarmed, plus take damage as well. The Chroma's Effigy mod. Cast and hold to make effigy move to your aim point. So if you need to move your effigy without wanting to decast it, you can just move it to your new location. Plus it deals 2000 damage per second to enemies in its path. And when it arrives, it does a roar which stuns any enemies nearby. The last new augment mod that we've got is for Vault. You can now drop Vault shields for your allies and they can pick them up, which I think is a lovely added benefit to running Vault. And that is it for today's update breakdown. I hope you guys enjoy this new update as much as I'm going to be enjoying it. I'll be playing the new quest later on this week in the streams. Don't forget to check us out on Mixer, and we will catch up with you guys on our next video. Thank you very much.